Hello, my beautiful Aries. Welcome to your reading for the next 4 weeks. In this reading, we're going to look into what's coming your way when it comes to material success, money, career, finances. And if you go on to enjoy this reading, don't forget to give it a thumbs up to send your energy out there. And if you want to see more of these and multiply your energy, go ahead and hit subscribe. Let's dive in and see what's coming your way. We're starting with your coffee cup, then we're going to move forward with your tarot and oracle. Right on the bottom here, I see a snapping turtle. There's an evil eye. This kind of looks like vulture as well, but first I'm going to go with a turtle idea. Turtle can be symbolizing a new home. Like an earth sign, maybe a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. This can be a person who's protective of their territory as well. Maybe they're protecting their home. And how is that fitting with your energy? Maybe you're dealing with someone or trying to sell someone's house. This can be a person who looks like they're willing to do the work, willing to work with you, but they're still in a very defensive mode. But they're not really, because I can see their eyes too here. They're not really aware of what they are doing and how it is affecting your situation. And I feel like that's why they're in a little bit defensive mood. And it's not about they are like defending. I feel like with maybe verbally or not allowing you to step into the place, or this is a partnership. Maybe this person is not really sharing 100% of the details with you. This is going to be an issue on the 3rd week timeline. Maybe you're going to try to convince this person. And before you get to that, there's an evil eye showing up in your heart space. So I see that you have a bounty, you have a bag in your hand and stepping into something within the 1st week. We have a wishing bone here. There's letter S, and the letter S has a candle on top of it. So you're walking towards something that is going to be your wish fulfillment. You have something in your by your feet. Maybe you are dragging a dog with you as well, which is carrying something from you into the situation. The good part of it though is the candle, the wishing bone, they're all symbols of wish fulfillment. And it seems like soon as you step into it, bring your energy into this space, it is going to turn into something material. S can be in the name of a person, in the first name or the last name of a character, or this the name of the thing that you're pursuing, the thing that you want to purchase, maybe a brand name. And it is showing up in the perfect format, in the perfect form for you here. And I see also a letter V under it, which is the victory. So you're going to immediately, success might show up for you here, okay, within the 1st week. And immediate success can be interpreted in a very wider way. So maybe this is something that you have been looking for. You don't know the name of it, you don't have the brand of it, but there's a specific material thing you want to purchase. This can be even finding that specific thing right away and starting to arrange the purchase details. Okay, I see there's another person staring at you here. It looks like someone with a long chin, big nose, and they have maybe even goatee here. Goatee, and they have a unicorn on top of their head. Goatee is Capricorn, and Capricorn has some jealousy energy. Maybe this person might be feeling a little jealous. That's why they have this evil eye on the bottom here aligning. So the unicorn can be this person being unique to themselves. Okay, they have like a certain type of personality, and what they do is very unique to them. However, though, even they are unique, I don't feel like they're over accomplishing. Like they are not really on a higher level than you are. And also, even if they are really admiring what you are creating too. Okay, that's why the evil eye shows up here. The thing is, this can be even someone who wants to form a partnership with you along the way, and they have this clause of reaching out to you. And I see that you have a broom right there and you're sweeping the offer coming to you. So maybe this person is not really coming with positive intentions. So it can, even though they seem like they're positive, the broom can be like clearing out the space and not maybe even showing them the dust of the things that you're doing. The dust meaning maybe you're working on a project, you have scraps lying all around, and don't show it. because it seems like here this person might be also looking for an inspiration through you. And that can create this evil eye also. The evil eye energy can show up as feeling tired, exhausted, and maybe giving up on the things you have already started. And if something is thriving, even though it's thriving, maybe you're not really seeing the growth and the progress in it. Can be something like that. Another thing I see here is number 6, which is unconditional love. Kind of looks like G as well. G, like Georgia, can mean someone's name who's coming towards you in like a very weird, kind of like a smart car right here, a small car. They're actually two-seater. There's someone on the back too. They look like a turkey or the roadrunner. They're both birds, so these are the same type of people, or maybe from same family. Turkey indicates fertility. Can be someone also maybe working on that field too. Another thing I feel with their energies can be people actually like you're expecting, like this person's offering the help, but maybe their help is coming to benefit from you. But these two people coming from very slightly and under, like without even realizing, you realizing they're going to arrive to where you are. And they're going to be helping you taking this thing that you're producing or creating, maybe achieving, as their own thing, like a family. Another thing I feel here, maybe you are actually looking for a new job. This can be people traveling towards you who will need your service. This can be recruiters who wants to work with you, or maybe just, arrange something for you because they have it in their hand, and can be like a tight-knit family-like environment as people have. Another thing I see here within the second week, there's a man standing. Initially, I saw legal paper, but there's a man standing right there with a scarf, and he's looking at a pathway opening, and then there's a pathway coming backwards. The pathway here, the second one, has a rose right here. So you might be, this person can be someone inviting you towards a pathway, or maybe giving you an idea to pursue a certain pathway. Can be procedure too. It doesn't have to be literal like a road that you're going to hit, but it can be a procedure that you're going to follow, a process you're going to execute. And then what's going to happen is when you're coming back, the rose appears. The rose symbolizes love, wish fulfillment, heart's desire coming to life. And then I see there's a legal paper. Can be, I interpret this as even, now I'm looking at it, I have a lot of notepads taking notes of a certain thing, and having a clean paper to still write on things, and even starting a new relationship with like money or finances. Like there is a clean sheet. Can be even a new balance you're starting with this endeavor. Can be like starting to write down, oh, this is the gains, this is what I spend, and this is what is left for me, kind of like a math time coming for you. Another thing I see here within the third week, there's a man with a long nose with the jester hat, and can be a fool, the Libra, and also there's a wiser person sitting right under them. You might get involved with two people here. The first one is the Joker, and this person might be someone who has a very light energy, maybe feeling like they're not taking things seriously. Another thing here, Aries, you get along with Libra well. Libras are light energies, creative, and they do not hold grudge. They do not do well on what has happened so much, and that can be like the energy you're first meeting. But there's also someone grounded, like sitting here. Can be an earth sign. This person, now I'm feeling maybe they have, one person can have different signs on their chart, like maybe sun sign is a Libra, and Mars sign is Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. So they can show all these things, all these features of this zodiac. So this person, I feel like one person energy because they're connecting with the mind mentally. When it comes to creativity, it can be like a Libra. When it comes to taking action, they can be very cautious and step by step. Why is it important for you? They're showing up, they're blocking your pathway. So there is something for you to actually maybe take as an example, because I feel like the hat is massive. This person has accomplished something already. They have an evidence to show of what can be done. So maybe they're suggesting or becoming an example for you. Behind her, I see the Kali. Kali comes to destruct what is not working anymore, kind of like the energy of the tower here. you might have like a little bit tower moment after you realize there's a different way to handle things. And the tower moment can be initially a shocking thing. Oh my God, look at this. This is so much easier. What am I doing here? And maybe even if this is about a new financial endeavor, looking for a new job, maybe creating connections or finding a support entrepreneur. And we have the snapping turtle under it too. So I feel like maybe this is someone hard you're dealing with. If you're dealing with someone who has like a tough attitude or a snapping attitude, the Kali is showing you a better way to handle the situation. I don't feel like this is a destructive attitude you're going to approach it with. I feel like this is actually your thinking is renewing itself, okay? When it comes to fourth week, I see a man here wearing a scarf. The scarf kind of looks like a child here. And he has, you can see like their face is very serious and maybe even cat-like. Can be a Leo right there. And this, when I look at it from far away, kind of looks like an Ankh here. Even though this is a male figure, this person might have like a lot of creative energy, ideas. Another thing is maybe they're being choked by it because it just keeps like wrapping around their neck. So can be so much creativity choking them in a way that maybe they're crippling and not taking action. They're looking at a bear, and this is, I feel like the bear energy is your energy. Kind of like when I get closer, it looks like a monkey too. So you're utilizing both energies, like being an authority, telling them what to do, or maybe showing them the right way. And also monkey indicates you actually communicate perfectly with them. And it is the thing, they have a good idea, which can be a massive resource, bringing a massive wealth. And your guidance is actually going to maybe even make you this person's advisor, a powerful position you're going to be actually sitting on a throne. And when you do, of course, you're going to probably get compensated for it, okay? Let's dive into your saucer now. If you have a specific question, a desire, an intention, hold it in your mind. I see a chunk of money from your heart falling into your home space. We have the roof. Everybody's getting the roofs and the homes today. And the first try, your desire didn't really follow through. But the second, meaning second try, or maybe changing the ways you do things, is actually going to bring the success to you. The pathway opening here, there's a dog right here, and there's a crowd forming. Dog has a butterfly on its ear. The butterfly indicates metamorphosis. So you are maybe loyal to, there's a second desire. It's splitting up and bringing it to you. Maybe you are loyal to your desire, you're pursuing it, but that loyalty might have to go through a transformation. Maybe yours is blind loyalty, that you're not really you're loyal to support, but you're not loyal to improvement. Okay, and that's why the butterfly is showing up, so you can change that around and start being loyal to the improvement and expansion of this idea as well. Your heart is crowded here. Maybe within the second week, you're going to find yourself in a crowded environment. There's a ship right here. This can be even traveling somewhere, or maybe just waving goodbye, bringing someone to the port, to the ship port when they're sailing off. Maybe that's going to be the key, the practice you're going to do. Another thing now, airport, I'm thinking that the planes are also type of flying ships. So this can be even maybe inviting someone over and sending them back, or maybe someone that you're working together with. Like, what's coming to me is some of you might be working with people who are guidance to others. They're coming to your town. Maybe you're going to become friends with them, go to their seminars, and then while they're driving back, maybe you're going to be in that vehicle as well to pick their minds a little bit. That can be a great inspiration, and also guidance can come through this kind of people's minds all the time. Okay, and the ship can also be sailing from where you are to where you want to go, and the ship is actually flowing in the wind at this time, which is the symbol of that if you are letting your mind to wander around like the ship, it is going to get you to the right corner, the right wind, with the right wind to the right ports. Actually, I keep thinking port as like the Puerto Rico. and I couldn't remember the word for where the ships park actually. Puerto Rico. I think it means beautiful port. Okay, let's dive into your tarot now. If you have a specific question, a desire, and intention, hold it in your mind. We're going to start with the opportunities. Oh no, what's happening in this current situation? The opportunities. Okay, the current situation is you're back in your shell with the Eight of Swords energy. So I felt that there's a butterfly actually coming out of the cocoon. We saw it on the dog's ear. So it is a growth process that you're going through. If you're feeling stuck in your current situation, maybe you don't really see any options or any ideas coming to you, this is a time for you so you can turn into this beautiful butterfly, okay? So don't think of it as a waste of time. I feel like this is actually the time for you to start growing those big, beautiful wings of yours. So when the time comes, this might not be the time to fly. That's why you're on pause or on hold. But when the time comes to fly, you're going to have strong wings that you can actually get you to where you want to be at, okay? And let's see the opportunities showing up. We have Nine of Swords, which seems like, oh, wow, this is a destruction. No, this is fear. But the thing is, though, because this is an opportunity where the opportunity lies, maybe there is a fear that you have. You think, oh, the worst case scenario, if this happens, I don't know what to do. That kind of like a fear keeps creeping in. But the thing is, though, when you find a solution to that fear, what you will do can become your opportunity to manifest money, because maybe there are a lot of people are afraid of that ending and situation, and you can turn that into your moneymaker. Okay, if you offer the solution to the people in the worst case scenario. For example, now I'm thinking like the earthquake rations for the earthquake. I saw online, there's a person living in Japan, a foreigner. She was talking about this earthquake rations that they prepared that can last for years. So that came up out of a fear of people. Okay, so it can be something that you consider as, oh, what am I going to do in this situation? Solution can turn into your resources, your financial, maybe even turn into your financial stability source. Okay, let's see the challenge though. The challenge is being too logical, too analytic, this is the Queen of Swords, and she's also loving and maybe falling in love with some aspects of the things, and she doesn't really ignore anything. She sees straight ahead. But the thing is, accepting things as it is and not willing to change them, not being flexible. Okay, that can be your challenge here. It doesn't mean that when you change things around, Aries, you tend to change fast because you're a fire sign. However, maybe logic is going to dictate in a moment that, oh, we need to keep this 100% at that. And if we change it around, it's not going to work. The thing is, it's your idea, your energy in there. It doesn't matter how it looks. I feel like here the looks can change, but still it is going to have that loaded energy you're putting in it, okay? And it will work out eventually. So the challenge can be overthinking, overanalyzing, and sticking with what makes sense only and doesn't go out to the creative mode, okay? And how should you manage your finances? We have Four of Swords energy. Let's see. Four of Swords and Ace of Cups. Okay. Right after it. Four of Swords is laying low and calming yourself down, being in meditative mode and resting your mind. So when it comes to financials, if you are overthinking, where am I going to find this money, or how is this going to happen? If you're overanalyzing, this is suggesting that kind of, I feel a little bit like meditation and prayer energy here too. Speak to the divine, okay? Pause your mind, pause the earthly connections, and go dive deeper into resting your mind and divine energies, because there's an answer there. There's an offering. This is Ace of Cups. There's an offering that is going to be fulfilling you emotionally when you get to that information. But it seems like it is going to come through when you're feeling calm, cool, collected, and connected also with the divine. what will that bring to you? We have Seven of Wands. Let me tell you, it is gonna first bring some maybe opposition, which is a good sign because there's a fire burning there, there's passion there, and the passion is going to reignite this thing or maybe ignite this desire, and it's going to really carry it to a better place. The thing is though, when you start to do this or when you want to do it, some people might show up and say, oh, it's not going to work out. You're not going to be able to do it. So this is suggesting protect what you're creating. Okay, it's your job to protect what you're creating. This doesn't mean being offensive or attacking. This means that be like kind of Seven of Wands has offensive energy, but you can, because I saw the evil eye in your cup as well, keep the things to yourself. You don't have to go out there and advertise something to the people who are not really on the same level and or even understanding it. Okay, they might really try to. I don't feel like they're gonna be, but try to rain on your parade. I want to pull one more. This can actually put you in a decision moment that when you are putting it out there or pursuing this thing, you might have to make a decision to pick the people who are really understanding. And so it's not going to be either or both. It's just going to be one way. Okay, so yeah, Six of Pentacles is when you do choose that, you're going to actually collect all that people, all that energy that is supporting what you're pursuing, rather than trying to force it to the people who are not aligning with it, or force it to like trying to fit it. You know, those children's toys that has like square, triangle, and circle. It's like, instead of just fitting this triangle or circle to the circle, if you're trying to fit the circle to the triangle, you're going to just change that, and which is going to make everything faster for you. It doesn't have to, not everything has to fit. Okay, and to in the perfect places, because there's a perfect space for everything. And let's get to your oracle now. We're going to be looking into what should you focus on. Another thing I would like to mention, when you find where it fits perfectly, who is actually for your product, your service, your information, knowledge, this is going to create a perfect balance of Six of Pentacles, giving and receiving. Not only you're going to give it out, it is going to bring back to you, multiply the energy, the money, manifestations, and desires. Okay, let's dive into the oracle. We're going to look into what you should focus on right this moment. Fire, ignition, launching this thing off the ground. Currently, you might be in a hold. Maybe you don't really have space to move, but focus on mentally, spiritually, create it mentally first. Then you get the material stuff moving. Create it mentally, how to get this thing going, igniting your fire. How can you do that? We have life and breath. Focus on your moment. Breath immediately takes us to the present moment and creating more life, okay? Physically, change your maybe posture, take breaths deeper, meditate, and try to focus your thoughts into your desire. That can be the way to go. Also, know that you are, think of this as something, your creation, as like clay that you carved out, this creation out of the clay, and now you're gonna breathe life into it. Okay, now that's breathing life, can be speaking also, because that's how we breathe, with the nose and the mouth. And also start sniffing, because nose we use, the opportunities that can actually lift you off the ground. Okay, and what blessings that will bring, we have a depth and the lake right there. Depth is, it is going to, if this is a simple idea, you don't really have massive dreams with it, or you're starting anew and you don't see how it's going to get deeper and bigger, seems like when you keep at it, it is going to get so much deeper. It is going to reveal so many things, maybe even within you. If you had any money blockages or fears, it might even reveal those, bring those to the surface, so you can clear them and expand, grow, and attract more into your life. This can even show you deeper part of other people as well that you have around you, help you clear that energy field from those do not really support you, and allow the ones that are supporting you more. Okay, let's dive into your spirit animal. I have here butterfly. We have an owl for you, but also specifically we're gonna pull another one that I recommend. If this is an animal, let's pull one first. Okay, you have a horse. I recommend this week to whoever gets an animal to actually watch the documentary about these animals, because that documentary really can have an information and inspiration for you. Okay, their nature, how they operate, how they become a family, if they do form families. Like I saw like the horse, actually mother horse running with their mare. I think that's what it is. So maybe there is a lesson in there for you, because the mare is your desire here. Okay. Another thing I'm going to pull right here for you is going to be your affirmation card. Let's see. This is like an affirmation approval, sometimes advice. It shows up in that format. Let's see what you need to know at this time. And please do comment down below if this one resonates, or if you like horses and you get inspired by them. And it says show up. Okay, show up. Even though you're feeling trapped, show up. Show up to your own reality, to create your own reality. As soon as I opened up the book, that actually showed up too. Let's see. You seem acutely aware of the good in the cosmos. Demonstrate what you know and share what you have learned. Many people will benefit from hearing it. Oh, wow. I love that for you guys. I love it. All right, my beautifuls, that's all for today. Hope you enjoy your reading. And if you do, don't forget to give this one a thumbs up. And if you want to see more of these, go ahead and subscribe to my channel. I wish you all a magical day. Bye.